The issue between Skales and Wizkid. Scales just did an interview, and according to him, he said he know that Wizkid do not like him. Wizkid has never liked him before. I don't know the issue between these two guys, but Scales did a full-length interview discussing about Wizkid and how Wizkid no like him, and how Wizkid has always showed the energy that he doesn't like him. No, before I even go further, Wizkid no like a lot of people. In fact, whether we like it or not, Wizkid get issue. Wizkid get self-attitude issue, which everybody know. If you are a friend to Wizkid, you must be able to realize that Wizkid are the person, maybe like say, like they alone most of the time. And if he's not getting anything from you, he doesn't see the reason why he should be hanging out with you. He's somebody who is really, really introvert. If you see him, he dey like they alone. Wizkid no like a lot of people. Wizkid like Davido, but Davido no dey prosper. I don't know why you people go interview instead of them talking about themselves. They are shifting the whole conversation into another dimension that is irrelevant. Now we're going to talk about Skales now. And the reason why we are going to talk about Skales is because of Wizkid. Not because of you, wetin you do, wetin you don't achieve. Even though they want point like choke you to talk about Wizkid, sometimes you say, Chama, I don't want to talk about Wizkid though. Wizkid, they take my shine. You are further promoting talking about Wizkid. Well, let's listen to Skales.
Not, but well, everybody skipped all the songs and stuff. So I felt like I wasn't liked. And I've always known that, like, I would say I've always known, but I've also always felt like Wiz didn't like me.
Why? Why? Because
I really don't know.
You guys
I
had
have instances, by the way.
Yeah, but you guys had this this camaraderie going on. I saw you in the Holler at Your Boy video. You guys were together. Every time that one person was performing, you guys always used to be together. So when that fall has happened on social media, where I don't know who started it, and everything, it came as a surprise to everybody, because it seems like everybody just had stuff that were on the chest that they didn't let out.
Honestly, it's a conversation I really promised myself not to ever hold, but I mean, might as well. I'm here.
Yeah.
So if you go back and check that, it was all about. I think that time I was doing like a question and answer.
Yeah.
On Twitter, and somebody said, "Oh, what's up with your guy Wiz?" Blah blah. And I said, jokingly, saying my brother Wiz does not have my time anymore. I think from there, that's to show you he probably had me in mind. Okay. He started insulting my father, my mother, saying I'm wearing fake jewelry, saying he's like so much stuff. Yeah. But honestly, that time, I wasn't the one replying. It was my ex-girlfriend that was replying, because this is me. This is how I see life. I pick my battles. Yeah. When I know that people will believe anything you say, I don't need to fight you, because really, whatever I say, they're going to say I'm jealous. Maybe they envy you or some kind of stuff like that. So I always looked at it like, this is the most successful one amongst us. So they're going to say, okay, I'm jealous of him, which obviously that was the story that was going around. But I promise you, I've never. You understand? Yeah. But yeah, I could tell you for a fact that, because I sat down recently and I said, this guy really doesn't like me. Okay. I've tried to make peace with him, like, yo, we'll talk, we're cool, but as I was saying, he didn't like me. I can tell you for example, I remember when we shot Mukulu.
Okay.
Is Wiz in that video?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
He wasn't in that video, bro. Okay. And the excuse was, I can remember the story perfectly well. Okay. The excuse was, had a flat tire. Bro, you had a flat tire, bro, so you can't come. I remember I texted Jazzy that day in the evening, and he pulled up. Jazzy, David, everybody, So I always used to have this impression that this guy doesn't like me, but I mean, we're here, so we might as well just do whatever we have to do. But
since EME and all that happened, have you guys had an opportunity to maybe sit down, have a conversation, or any form of interaction?
Bro, I've spoken to Wiz before, and I told Wiz, I don't know what it is you have in your mind about me. Yeah. But whatever it is, I apologize. Okay. I've told him that, because I know that really I have not done anything wrong, bro. If you know how I used to carry, bro. We were like a family. Like, you write songs for me, we write songs. Like, that's how we used to be in EME. You get me, and stuff. So, like I said, I had the impression that they didn't like me, but of recent, I can tell you that Banky likes me because I used to feel like, oh, maybe, like I said, I had inferiority complex also. Like, I used to feel like, oh, maybe I'm some ugly guy. I don't deserve to be here. You know, that's how I used to feel. I used to feel. Now that I've grown up, I just I look at some things that I used to think about myself and be like, what the hell was wrong with me? But then again, it had to do with like the upbringing, where I'm from, and the fact that, you know, I came from zero.
You know, I like Skales a lot, oh, be I no lie you now. Skales is a very wonderful guy, oh, you understand? But leave Wizkid alone. Wizkid no like a lot of people. No be only you. Wizkid know who your destiny. You understand? Wizkid no hold anything against, like, no hold your life not to prosper in music. And let me tell you about people who are up there. People who are up there kind of look at the down people like, why will I be even beefing with this person? It's not my mate. You know, see, Wizkid now, if Davido made this kind of interview now, Wizkid would do the Allah, because he knows, say, Davido kind of like, they say standard. You understand? Skills, forget Wizkid. Everybody must not be your friend. That's why I keep saying there are some people, you will know them, they are multi-billionaires. But because you know you won't gain anything from them, you rather don't be friends with them. Honestly, I keep saying this. There are people who are multi-billionaires. See, if I get friend, make no they give me like a, you know, they show say be my friend, and they push my body to be a friend. You know, they show what lie at the command. Even if that person become billionaire, I know they come meet am, because I know say what's the use of being friends now when I know say you no go see assist me. So I won't talk about you, I won't even discuss about you, I won't even want to near you. So Skales, forget about Wizkid. Wizkid did nothing to you. Wizkid gets his own personality. If he doesn't want to be your guy, but I don't see some tweets maybe like say Wizkid and Able Skills shout out. Like as at 2018. When Wizkid newly come break out for EME, he said, last night I saw Skales and I still got nothing but love in my heart for homie, EME. Then Wizkid also said, problem never happened. Love, banking, Skales, Tunde and Shego forever. You understand? And I've also seen Skales recently even promoted Murayo album. Skales promoted Murayo album. I wrote Murayo. He promoted it. You know, the internet will make you do a lot of things to hate somebody that you do not intentionally want to hate before. Everybody, okay. And also, make people know they overthink this matter. If somebody don't have chance to hang out with you, or don't want to hang out with you, directly or indirectly, there is absolutely nothing wrong about that. It no stop your life. It no stop you from going to the studio to record a banger. Featuring that artist, whether they big or it no stop you from anything. Just focus on your craft and be good. Skales so far has focused on his craft, though. You know, Skales has not been involved in any controversy, if not Wizkid matter. When they consider this controversy with his wife, he wasn't that loud. Now Wizkid matter, they make Skales matter loud. And Skales is good. Skales has been there. I think Skales is very, 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 very underrated as an artist. Very, very underrated as an artist. From Shake Body, come on man, Skales has been there. Oh. Skales has been doing well. Oh. You know, dropping small things, be like say that they match everywhere. You know, big up to him, but he really needs to stop talking about Wizkid. You know, no post anything about him at all. Nobody must be your friend. You know, absolutely nothing wrong with Wizkid. Who doesn't want to be your friend? Absolutely nothing wrong. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Now his own mind. It's not by force to be friends with anybody now. And you, of course, it's not also by force for you to pressure somebody to be your friend. So forget it totally. Also, when they do interview, they say Wizkid never like you. You they open things me you not supposed to open. You are opening things. You are opening things that you are not supposed to open. You are opening a place where you will start ending up getting dragged. That's what you are trying to open. Fans now will drag you, and you know Wizkid get upper hand when it comes to fans. And you and he, there's nothing you said. Nothing you said, no excuses that you will give. That this is the reason why I'm doing this interview that anybody will listen to. That is just the mess up. They do interview made they're not supposed to do. The other day, Skales even had this to say about Burna Boy. Long time ago.
A real thing I talk. Yes. Nobody help anybody. It's just we admire we probably admire ourselves.
Yes.
And we enter studio. We make as at that time self Burna bin no get song we been hot as that time. I just done my song.
Yes.
We come hot so as God do am. And after that song, when they excel, they go, And I know they take props, say na me or anything, but he don't inspire me over the.
People go mistake this kind of talk to another thing. If people they learn how to do interview, that is why in abroad there people they go. I don't say anybody like I still appreciate the fact that we can still express ourselves in Nollywood or in Nigerian entertainment industry. Everybody can see us. There's no cancel culture here. People can still come outside to talk and say exactly how they feel. No cancel culture here. But then again, you go control your mouth now. Control your mouth. Don't put mouth in people's business. If people don't give you credit for anything, don't take credit for yourself. Don't take credit for yourself. If that person don't say, yes, now this person make me get this, don't take credit for yourself. Just forget about it. Understand? Forget about it. Big up to Skales though. He has my absolute respect and for what he has been doing over the years. But then let Wizkid rest. Forget Wizkid matter. He like you, he no like you. You they beg for likeness be that one. I beg you call the beg now. Attention seeker now you call the do now. Forget about it. You are big. You don't big finish. Wizkid did there. He don't big. But forget about it, guys.